students, today's topic is rational and irrational number. Rational numbers, any number that can be written as fractions, means any number that can be written in the form of p upon q, where p is numerator, q is denominator, both are integer, and most important condition is that q never equal to 0. ऐसी संख्या जिसको हम भिन्न के रूप में लिख सकते हैं और जिसमें हर जो है वो कभी भी 0 नहीं होगा. Now let me check which numbers included in rational number. First is natural numbers. We can write all natural number in the form of fractions. Therefore, all natural numbers are rational numbers. Whole numbers, just like natural numbers, we can also write whole numbers in the form of p upon q. Therefore, all whole numbers are rational numbers. For example, 0 upon 1. 0 upon 1 is a rational numbers, but we never write it as 1 upon 0, because for irrational numbers condition is that q never equal to 0. All integers are also rational numbers. Now when we talk about decimal numbers, let me check how we check the numbers with decimals are rational or not. That we take first terminating decimal. Terminating decimal means any numbers in which digit after the decimal point is terminate, means any decimal numbers which have an end digit point after decimal. For example, we take the example of 14 upon 10. When we write this number in decimal form, it becomes 1.4. Then it and this number end at here, therefore it is a rational numbers. Okay, now non-terminating, next is non-terminating reoccurring decimals numbers. Non-terminating means the numbers which never end. Okay, terminating means they have end point. Non-terminating means number which never have end point. Now when we talk about non-terminating reoccurring, the number which never end, but one more condition is that reoccurring, the digit after decimals is repeat itself. Okay, they never stop, but the digit, but it may be one or it may be group of digit repeat after decimals. The digit which repeat itself, we can write that digit by applying bar on that. For example, when we take example 1 upon 3, when 1 is divided by 3, the answer is 0.33. It never stop. Then in short form we can write it as 0.3 bar. 3 bar means here 3 is repeating again and again. Therefore non-terminating reoccurring decimals numbers are also rational numbers. Now next is number with perfect square root. Any numbers which have perfect square root or rational numbers. For example, and root 4 is equal to 2, rational number, and root 9 is equal to 3. It included rational numbers. You can check by this. The next is irrational numbers. Any numbers, any real numbers. Real numbers में it may be positive, negative और zero, that cannot be write as fraction, जिसको हम भिन्न की फॉर्म में नहीं लिख सकते हैं, वो हमारे क्या कहलाते हैं, irrational numbers. So irrational number include, how we check that any number is rational or irrational? The numbers which have not perfect square root are irrational numbers. When we talk about 4 and root 4 is equal to 2, लेकिन when we talk about under root 2, there is not any number which can give perfect solution of under root 2. Okay, it means under root 2 is a irrational number, same like under root 3 and root 5. Okay, the next is non-terminating, not repeating decimal numbers. Non-terminating, the numbers which never end. Non-repeating, they never repeats. Digit after decimal are also included in irrational numbers. Let me take the example of pi. The value of pi is 22 upon 7. When we divide 22 by 7, the answer is like this, 3.141592. Now here, look here, this calculation never stop. You can do continue it. Okay, now when we check digit after decimals, they are all different. Okay, there's no digit repeating itself, and also it never stop. Therefore pi is an irrational number.